Hi guys, it's Carol. How are ya? I'm pretty good. Uh, Today's video is exciting. It's gonna be about the weather where I live. um, when I found all those comments, some were from 2 weeks ago when we had that snow, and several of you said that you didn't know that it snowed in Texas. Well, most of Texas doesn't get snow, but where I live, we do. We get, let me get my notes. We get an average of 17 inches of snow a year. I live in the Panhandle, which is up in the top of Texas. And actually, the city where I live um, is the coldest city in Texas. Not only do we get snow, but the wind blows all the time. And so that brings down the wind chill. Um, in the summer, we're hot. We have days and days and days over 100 degrees. In the winter, our winters are mild, really, but we can get down to the single digits for a low temperature. Um, this is Tornado Alley. Uh, oh, I'm sorry. We have tornadoes here. We have thunderstorms. Hail. Amarillo gets a lot of hail. I didn't realize everywhere in the country didn't get hail like us because this is all I've ever known. um, in 2019, the largest chunk of hail that somebody reported, they took a picture of it, was 5.5 inches. People do that all the time. They get out their yardsticks or rulers, measuring tapes, and measure their hail. If it doesn't hail where you live, hail is just a huge chunk of ice that comes down like raindrops or like snowflakes, except it's chunks of hail. And most of the time they are nickel to quarter size. That's what the weatherman calls them. Ping pong ball size is real common, but we do get up to baseball size hail. Last time I owned a house, first year I lived there, we had baseball size hail that completely destroyed my roof, broke windows, ruined the cars. But that's a yearly, happens every year here. We have actually, let me find my notes. In 2020, so far, 40 instances of hail have been reported in 2020, 41 times. In October, somewhere in Amarillo, not at my apartment, but somewhere in Amarillo had 2 inches of hail on the ground. We get hail that piles up like snow, except it's just balls of ice. The worst I've ever seen was a picture of a fireman standing in hail up to his knees. Let's see, what else? I guess that's all the interesting things about our weather. But yes, ma'am, we do get snow where I live. We don't get a lot. And the wonderful thing about it here in Amarillo is when we get snow, like the other 2 weeks ago, we got 5.5 inches, but it melts the next day because the next day the sun comes out and you're back to wearing shorts and t-shirts. One of you mentioned in my last video about my top that it must be pretty mild where I live because I don't own short sleeves. I wear short sleeves year round. I wear thin little tops like this and t-shirts because it's mild weather and I cannot wear sweaters. It's just, I am too hot natured. And I never see anybody in a sweater. That's the amazing thing about YouTube. I see some of you guys. Nona Grace wears a sweater in her home pretty often, and I just think I can't even imagine wearing a sweater. Um, it would. It's just different places, I guess. Um, I wear shorts year round unless there's snow on the ground, usually. um, but uh, inside my house, oh, I'm so sorry. I need a nap. Inside my apartment, I have central heat and air. So in the winter, I have the heat set on 68, 24 hours a day. And in the summer, more like 72 because I cannot stand the heat. It gets hot here. Um, Last year, the highest temperature was 107. We've had higher than that. Occasionally, not often, but occasionally gets into the like 110, 112, but not too often. But over 100 real often. Um, Other thing I wanted to tell you about is something I want you to Google and you to investigate it. Walmart has announced that they want to give away free food for Thanksgiving to anybody. So I want you to Google free Walmart free Thanksgiving, and the press releases will come up, and you can read it yourself. They have, I think it was 8 food items that they will reimburse you for. Or one is a butterball turkey or turkey roast or turkey breast if that's what you want to buy. But what they did is they say a turkey roast is $9 and I think 95 cents. You can have that for free, or you can buy a butterball turkey or turkey breast and apply your $9.95 to the price of that. Then they have Idahoan instant potatoes, cranberry sauce, stuffing mix, a McCormick gravy mix, a 2-liter bottle of Coke. I don't remember what else, but anyway, it was either 6 or 8 items that you can buy and they will reimburse you for. That's the part I want you to do, because I don't know if it takes it off. If you're in the store, you have to then scan your receipt to prove that you bought them, and then I don't know how they get the money to you. That's my question. Or if you order online, it automatically knows that you purchased it. The thing is, you have to download an app called Ibotta, which is one of those apps where you scan your receipts and they give you 50 cents off of this, or 20 cents off that, or 75 cents off this. It's one of those type things where they pay you for shopping. I downloaded the app, but I didn't place my order because, I get my Social Security the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and I'm on my 3rd week of my Social Security check, so I'm down to $5 in my bank account, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. I've got everything I need. Wednesday, I get money for December. Can you believe December is coming? Oh my gosh. But anyway, I don't go into grocery stores because the virus is so horrible here. I do Walmart orders where you go pick it up. And to do that, your order has to total $35. Well, if you can choose which of those things you want. You don't have to get them all, but if you get all of them, it's almost $21 worth of food. But for me to pick up an order of groceries, I have to order $35 worth of food to place the order, and I only have $5, so I can't pay the difference between the $21 and the $35. So that's why I haven't done it to be able to tell you exactly how it works, because can't. So if you do it, would you please shoot me an email and tell me how it works? How do they get the money to you? Does it come off your total right then when you order groceries, or how How does that food become free? How do they get the money to you? Okay, I would love to hear from you if you do that. Please tell me how it works, and then I'll tell everybody else tomorrow. Okay, guys, I don't know anything else. Um, both my daughters had lunch with me. And about the time we were eating lunch, Casey's boss let her know that she has COVID. Casey doesn't feel well. She called and she can get a COVID test Saturday at 3 p.m. is the next available time she could get the COVID test wherever she called. She called a CVS because you can get them for free. If she actually felt like she had the virus, I would get her to an urgent care and have them do it right then. She doesn't feel well though, just because of her fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue and some other health issues she has that really are hard on her. So, but she doesn't feel well, and we're hoping it's not COVID on top of all the other health problems she has. So we'll see. I'm going to watch her real carefully, and if her fever spikes or she starts throwing up, she's been really nauseous. If she starts throwing up, I will tell her you gotta get to an urgent care. And I really don't want her to wait till Saturday at 3 to get tested, because I think that one takes days to come back, and Thanksgiving is next week. I want to know if she has COVID before I have. I'm not having a lot of people at my apartment, but I was going to have her and my other daughter and my son and his wife and the 2 grandkids and possibly my 2 other grandkids. That would be it. That's a total of 9 that would be here if everybody came. And I don't think everybody will come all at one time. But still, I would want to know if she has COVID, and we would not do that. Okay, guys, that's all I know. I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands. Bye-bye.